How many plural wives did Joseph Smith have? After Smith's marriage to Fanny ended, he appears to have held off on entering into any other polygamous unions until becoming established in Nauvoo, Illinois in the early 1840s. Because the evidence is fragmentary, the exact number of women to whom he was sealed during his lifetime is unknown. However, scholars estimate that he was sealed to between 30 and 40 plural wives. The majority of the women to whom Smith was sealed were between the ages of 20 and 40. The oldest was Fanny Young, who was 56 years old, while the youngest, Helen Mar Kimball, was 14 years old. Evidence discussed later suggests that Smith did not consummate his marriage to Helen Mar Kimball. Many of the polygamy marriages Smith entered into were for eternity only. These marriages did not constitute any earthly marriage, nor was there a sexual component to the relationship. At the time, sealings were thought of as a way to join families together. Some Mormon families requested polygamous relationships in order to be connected to Joseph Smith for what they considered to be eternal blessings. How many of the marriages were consummated or sexual? Did Joseph Smith have children with any of his plural wives? Historical sources report sexual relations with around 10 of the 30 to 40 women to whom he was sealed, with the ages of the women he is claimed to have had sexual relationship with ranging from 17 to 37. Extensive research shows no children fathered by Joseph Smith, except those he had with Emma Smith, his first wife. Despite claims that Smith fathered children with his plural wives, DNA analysis has not produced evidence to support these claims. In fact, new evidence suggests that when Joseph Smith started marrying plural wives in Nauvoo, he intended those marriages to be non-sexual. He initially had himself sealed for eternity only to women who were legally married to other men and who were pregnant with children by their legal husbands. He also taught that husbands should not have sexual relations with their wives while their wives were pregnant, implying that he did not have sex with the pregnant women he married. What was the difference between Joseph Smith having a woman sealed to himself for eternity only and entering into a plural marriage for this life? Smith and other practitioners of plural marriage differentiated between marriages for time and eternity, or polygamy, and sealings for eternity only. Marriages for time and eternity, or polygamy, included commitments and relationships during this life, generally including the possibility of sexual relations. Eternity-only sealings indicate relationships in the next life alone. Smith appears to have participated in both types of marriages. Scholars currently think that about 1/3 of Smith's marriages were eternity-only sealings, and there are historical sources claiming sexual relations for only about 10 of his 30 to 40 polygamous sealings. Did Joseph Smith participate in polyandry, or the practice of marrying women who already had husbands? Yes. However, scholars can only speculate as to why. One possible answer may be that these sealings were a way for those women to be dynastically sealed to Smith, meaning they wanted to be eternally tied to Smith, whom they considered a prophet. A second reason may have been to offer women the chance to receive the understood blessings associated with Smith's teachings of the new and everlasting covenant of marriage, who did not have that opportunity. A final explanation could be that Smith entered into those marriages to spare his first wife, Emma Hale, from the sorrow associated with entering into marriages with single individuals. He may have believed that sealings to married women would comply with the Lord's command without requiring him to have traditional marital relationships. This could explain why, according to Lorenzo Snow, the angel reprimanded Joseph for having demurred on plural marriage even after he had entered into the practice. After this rebuke, according to this interpretation, Joseph returned primarily to sealings with single women. For more on Joseph Smith and polygamy, visit MormonismExplained.org. Thanks for watching.